Yes, hello everyone. My name is Bonhat Savamia. I'm a student at MOOCs. Yeah, I'm in year one and this is semester two. So today I'll be taking you through functions, types of functions and how functions, are applied, the operations in functions, addition, stuff. So we shall start from the operation of functions, whereby in the operation of functions, we have four operations. The four operations we have the first operation is addition. First operation is addition. The second operation we have subtraction. The third operation we have multiplication. And the fourth operation we have division. So we shall be looking at at how functions are added, at how functions are subtracted, at how functions are multiplied, and at how functions are divided in respective questions. So for starters, I have a couple of questions. Some of us could have gone through them, or some of us could not have gone through them. But today I'll be simplifying. I'll be simplifying everything. So before I start, let me list down what we shall go through. One of them is number one, the operations in functions. Our number two, we also have what we call composite functions. And our number three, we shall also go through what we call an inverse of a function. Inverse of a function. And our number four, if time allows, we shall have to go through word problems. Word problems of functions. I would advise you get a pen and a piece of paper to jot down the necessities, to jot down the important points that I'm going to jot down here. So we shall start with operations in functions. I think you have written this. Yeah. So for starters, we shall start with operations in functions, where we shall see how functions can be added, how they can be subtracted, how they can be multiplied, how they can be divided. So now we are given a problem now. The problem is number one. It says if f of x is given by x squared minus 4 and gx is given by x minus 4. They are saying find f of x plus g of x. So how do you attempt this problem that you have been given? You shall say solution. A solution will be fx plus g of x. When you reach here, it is just a matter of adding fx plus gx. So we shall have our x squared minus 6 in minus 4, then plus our gx, which is x minus 6. So at this point in time, we have to get like terms. So in correct like terms, we shall have our x squared plus x, then minus 4 minus 6. So this will be our x squared plus x minus 4 minus 6, it gives minus 10. So this will be our final function. That is our problem number one. Our problem number two. So we have seen how functions can be added. Let me get another example. We are having if f of x is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 3, and g of x is given by 2x squared plus 6. Now this is different. So they're asking find f of x plus g of x. Solution. So here it is just a matter of adding f of x and g of x, whereby you shall have our x squared plus 4x plus 3, then plus 2x squared plus 6. We shall have to get like terms first. This will come into collision with that. So we shall have our 3x squared plus 4x plus 3 plus 6 will give you 9. So our answer will be that. We can have a different operation but under the same question. Now, for example, I can turn this into a minus. Now, if you're given a different operation like this, you have to say f into g, f into x minus g into x gives you our x. Our f of x is x squared plus 4x plus 3 brackets. Mind you, when you are in subtraction, you must maintain what you call the bracket side. So our gx in brackets though, 2x squared plus 6. So we shall have our x squared here plus 4x plus 3 minus this minus will have to affect the 2x in here. So we shall have our 2x squared. When you have a minus and a plus, it will give you a minus, and when you have a minus and a minus, it will give you a plus. When you have a plus and a plus, this will give you a plus still. So here we have a minus and a plus. That means it will give us what? A minus. So we shall have minus 6. Then after here we shall have to correct like terms. When you have 1 minus 2, it gives you negative 1. So we have negative x squared plus 4x. 3 minus 6, it gives you minus 3. So this is our final answer. Our next question, it is about subtraction also. As we're trying to do these numbers, let us realize how these operations are worked upon in different numbers. So our number 3 is saying if g of t is equal to t squared plus 4, t squared plus 4, and our f of t is given by 2t squared plus 6. Our question says find gt. Find our gt minus f of t. So they want us to work upon this. Now, as a student who has done the previous numbers, you are able to attempt this. So I think this will be my last number about the subtraction sign. So we shall have our t squared minus plus 4. We shall have our gt minus ft. Mind you, when you are doing a mathematical question, you have to equate it with what has been asked. This one is equal to, then the required issues. So minus ft. What is ft? Brackets, our ft is 2t squared plus 6. As we had done before, this sign has to affect the bracket. All the things in a bracket will change respective of their signs. So it will be t squared plus 4 minus 2t squared. This will have to affect here to become a minus. This will be 6. This will be still minus t squared. Minus t squared, 4 minus 6. This gives negative 2. Minus 2. Yeah, that is our final answer. So now, after covering a plus and a subtraction, we're gonna see how it can be, like divided and multiplied. But before going further, there is a tough question here that can confuse minds, that can confuse minds of people, though it is an easy question. Questions are set in different ways, but they all carry the same meaning. Now, for example, they are saying if f of x is equal to 3x squared and g of x is equal to 2x. They are saying find f x minus h x, hence f minus h into x. Now this should never actually at one time disorganize, because this here is just the same as this. It only means actually there is f minus h into 3. Sorry. So this means f into 3 minus h into 3. But they are trying to see the level of understanding that you have attained as far as functions are concerned. So here we shall literally say our 3x is equal to our 3x squared minus bracket 2x. It will be equal to 3x squared minus 2x. That is our fx minus h of x. Then hence our f minus h into 3. What does it give? This one is the same as this, but we shall have to substitute in the value of x. So we shall say since f minus h into x is equal to 3x squared minus 2x, our f minus h into 3 is given by 3 times 3 squared minus 2 times 3. This gives us 9. This is 9 times 3 is 27. 27 minus 6. This is 21. That is our final answer. Let's go step by step so that we can all understand functions. Functions it is an easy topic. It is a viable thing, that you can easily understand and contemplate on and articulate sensibly. So we are now tackling the division. Yeah. So now we shall have to see how a multiplication sign and a division operation can be applied in functions. So now I have a question here. If f of x is equal to 3x squared and x is equal to 2x, find fx over g of x. This is very simple. F of x is what? 3x squared. And 2 of x is, and g of x is, what is g of x? It is 2 out of this. So when they say divide, this has to decrease, this has to remain, so it will be 3x over 2, which is the same as 3 over 2x. That is the final answer. Yeah, and then for multiplication on the same example, a multiplication sign as far as function are concerned, we shall have f of x. It is either a dot or something like this. So we shall have f of x dot g x. So here, just say this one will be equal to 3x squared times 2x. When you are adding things of the same base, you will add the powers that are on top. Here there is an invisible one, so that means this will be 6x. 2 plus this one forms 3. X to the power 3. I think we can stop there, and I give you a very strong question that will teach your brains. So there's this question which says, given that h of x is 2x squared plus 6x minus 1. Question number 1 saying find h into q plus 1. I think let us first tackle that Roman 1. If they say find h into q plus 1, this should never confuse your mind at any one time. So we say solution h of x equates to what? 2x squared plus 6x minus 1. Then part of h into q plus 1. What does this equate to? So this has taken the place of x. You see? This has taken this place of x. So that means we shall substitute this in the values of x. So we shall have 2 brackets q plus 1 squared plus 6 into q plus 1 minus 1. So we shall have our 2, our 2 into this. Let us first expand this. We shall have our q plus 1. Let me go step by step such that you can all understand. So here we shall have our q into this one as a whole, whereby you shall have our q plus 1. Then you also have this one. We also have this one into this one as a whole. So we shall have our q squared plus q plus q. You see? Plus 1. So this is our q squared plus 2q plus 1. So we shall bring that one here. 2 into q squared plus 2q plus 1. That is our expansion. We have got. I can rub this for the matters of organization. Plus 6q plus 6 plus 6, then minus 1. This becomes 5, right? So it should be 5 here. So we shall have our 2q. Now this enters this. This is 2q squared plus 4q plus 2 plus 6q plus 5. So we shall have to collect like terms. 4 plus this, it is 10 squared plus 10q plus 7. This is our final equation. That is our problem 1. Problem 2. So we are going on question 2 now. Question 2. Question 2 is saying find h2 plus h into q. These are easy questions. But what you need to realize is what was there before these two came in place. That was x. So we shall say solution. So we shall say let us first work upon this. So we shall say h of x is equal to 2x squared plus 6 minus 1. Then what of h into 2? This gives 2 plus 4, because when you put here 2 and you square it, it gives you 4. So we shall say 6 plus 2 minus 1. This gives you 16. No, it gives you 8 plus 12 minus 1. This is 20 minus 1, which gives you 19. We have solved the first variable. Now we are here. H of x is given by 2x squared plus 6x minus 1. What of h of q? It is given by 2, then q squared. Because this has replaced x, so you also must replace it in the question given or in the equation given. So this will be 2q squared plus 6q minus 1. And when you join these two, you say therefore h2 plus hq is given by 2q plus, no, let us follow the order. Let us follow the order. It would be 19 plus 2q plus 2q squared plus 6q minus 1. This gives us 2q squared plus 6q plus 18, because 19 minus 1 gives you 18. This is our final answer. On our problem 3. If I'm running fast, you can write the question because I'm not writing it. Problem 3, it is kind of tricky. It will be tricky for some of you. So it is h into x plus q minus h into x. This one, let us first work upon that. Our h into x is given by 2x squared plus 6x minus 1. Then what is our h into x plus q? This becomes 2 into x plus q squared, because this has taken the place of x, so you have to substitute it in x, plus 6 into x plus q minus 1. You expand this will give you 2 into x squared plus 2q plus 2q. If you have x plus q, you have to disorganize most of you. So this is x times here, it is x squared, x times this, it is xp, xq, yes, this one times here, it is plus x plus qx, which is the same as xq plus q squared. So this gives us x squared plus 2x cubed plus x squared. So here we shall have 2x cubed. We shall have plus 2x cubed plus x squared plus 6x and 6 cubed, then minus 1. So this will be 2x squared plus 4x cubed plus 2q squared plus 6x plus 6 cubed minus 1. This will be 2x squared. We collect like terms plus 6x plus 4x cubed plus 2q squared plus 6 cubed minus 1. You solve it from there. That is the equation that we get. Now, since we are done with the operations, we shall be looking at we shall be looking at composite functions. How are composite functions formed and how are they applied? So thank you for watching, and like and subscribe. You can even share with your friends. And in the next episode, we shall be looking about composite functions. How are they formed? How do they come about? What is a composite function? How does it, So like, subscribe, and I remain Bonaz Abraham, your humble servant. Thank you all.